Students, good morning to all of you. Today I will discuss mechanism of crossing over. In last class I have discussed about cross between your two type of Drosophila showing crossing over. Today I will discuss mechanism. Crossing over takes place in prophase 1 of meiosis. The whole process of crossing over proceeds through 4 steps. What are 4 steps? First is synapsis, second is 4-strand stage, third is crossing over, fourth is terminalization. So this is the diagrammatic representation of crossing over. Synapsis means what happens. Now come to this diagram. Synapsis means two homologous chromosomes come side by side. It occurs in zygote stage. It occurs in zygote stage of prophase 1. Here two chromosomes are homologous. They come side to side. That is called synapsis, and the chromosome pair is called bivalent or dyad. Now this is the synaptic phase. Then 4-strand stage. In 4-strand stage what happens? Two chromatids of each chromosome become clearly distinct. So this chromosome here, this chromosome is nothing but this chromosome. Here two chromatids are clearly visible. Two chromatids of this chromosome. Now second chromosome, two chromatids are clearly visible. So two chromosomes become tetrad stage, means each chromosome has two chromatids. First chromosome has two chromatids, second chromosome has two chromatids. This is tetrad stage, means two chromosomes become 4-chromatid stage. So two chromatid of each chromosome is called sister chromatid. Suppose this chromatid, these are sister chromatid of one chromosome. In this chromosome also, this chromatid and these chromatids are called sister chromatids. That is called tetrad stage. Fourth stage is crossing over. In crossing over what happens? Two non-sister chromatids, one chromatid of this chromosome, one chromatid of this chromosome, called a non-sister chromatid. I have told you, two chromatids of one chromosome are called sister chromatid. If I will take one chromatid of one chromosome, another chromatid of next chromosome, these become two non-sister chromatids. They get coiled at one or many points, and at that point chromatid segment break and get exchanged. This chromatid segment get breaked and get exchanged. That is called crossing over. So at the point of crossing over, both non-sister chromatid give X-like appearance. That is called chiasmata. It occurs in Pecketin stage of meiosis. So crossing over may take place at one or more point. At this point also occur, at this point also occur. That is called chiasmata. This is the crossing over. Fourth step is the terminalization. So after exchange of chromatid segment, both chromosomes repel each other and they tends to move away from each other. They tends to move what? Away from this chromosome tends to move this side, this chromosome tends to move this side. So the crossover chromatids terminate at their terminal end. Here, after crossing over, they will move away from each other, means crossover points also shift towards the end. So this is called terminalization. Then both crossover chromosomes totally get separate. So this is the steps. This is the normal steps. So I am explaining synapsis. First, whatever I have discussed from diagram, I am again discussing in detail. In synapsis, the homologous chromosomes come and lie side by side in pairs in zygotine substage of prophase 1. Each synaptic pair is called bivalent or dyad, D-I-A-D. This is the bivalent or dyad. Now 4-strand stage. In Pecketin stage, two sister chromatids of each chromosome separates and the bivalent become 4 chromatids. This is 1, this is 2, this is 2. Chromatids called tetrad stage. Now crossing over. In Pecketin stage, the non-sister chromatids, non-sister means one chromatid of this chromosome, one chromatid of this chromosome. The non-sister chromatids coil around one another and exchange small segments. Here small segments get exchanged. Breakage and reunion. Through breakage and reunion at certain points called chiasmata. So that crossover may occur at one point or more than one point. The enzyme endonuclease break the chromatid segment and the enzyme ligase join the chromatid segment. So endonuclease will break the chromatid segment. After breakage, this segment will join here, this segment will join here. So another enzyme ligase will join the chromatid segments. Then terminalization. Here the crossed over homologous chromosomes move away from each other. These crossover chromosomes move away from each other. Here the crossed over homologous chromosomes move away from each other. As a result, their crossover chromatids tends to separate. These crossover chromatids tend to separate and remain and separate, and their telomere end, means last end, remain in contact at the end of process. This process is called terminalization, means crossover chromatids terminate at their end. This process is called terminalization, which occur in dikinases. Terminalization occur in dikinases of prophase I. Then both crossed over chromosomes, homologous chromosomes totally separate. Both crossed over chromosomes totally separate. Now significance of crossing over. Crossing over leads to formation of new gene combination due to exchange of chromatid segments. So crossing over what happen? In meiosis, as chromatid segment get exchanged, gene segment also get exchanged. So new gene combination occur in the gamete. It is responsible for appearance of new phenotype in successive generation. So as gene get exchanged, so in meiosis, gametes are produced. So gametes will be genetically dissimilar. If gametes will be genetically dissimilar, means offspring of one parent also genetically dissimilar. As a result, new phenotype, new characteristics offspring will produce from the parents. So it is responsible for variation in all species. So mainly crossing over is responsible for variation, because new gene combination occur in the gamete as well as in offspring. That's why new variation occur. It has great importance in organic evolution. If this such type of changes occur, genetic changes occur from generation to generation, after many generations, new organism evolve. This is called organic evolution. It is helpful in plant breeding and crop improvement. It is also helpful in selection of plant and animal in breeding experiment. Now factors affecting crossing over. Number 1, distance. As the distance in between genes in a chromosome increases, then frequency of crossing over increases. I have told you, suppose in a chromosome, suppose it is gene 1, 2, 3, 4. Gene 1 and 2 shows linkage, but gene 1 and 4, your linkage strength is less, frequency of crossing over will be more in between gene 1 and 4. So distance in between genes in a chromosome increases, means crossing over frequency also increases. But in gene 1 and gene 2, here frequency of crossing over will be less, but linkage strength will be more. Linkage strength and frequency of crossing over oppositely related. So again, age, with increase in age, frequency of crossing over also decreases. Now sex. In general, frequency of crossing over is less in male than female. It is experimental evidence. It is seen that frequency of crossing over is less in male. Now temperature. Increase in temperature increases the frequency of crossing over. It is also experimental proof. Now X-ray. Exposure of X-ray increases the frequency of crossing over, because X-ray has the damaging effect to DNA. So X-ray has direct impact on frequency of crossing over. Now chemical like pesticide increases the frequency of crossing over. Okay, then interference. Crossing over reduce the occurrence of two crossing over reduce the occurrence of another crossover in its nearby region. Suppose in a chromosome, crossing over occur at one point, so it inhibits the crossing over in nearby area. Heterochromatin also inhibit crossing over. Heterochromatin means supercoiled chromatin thread. It also inhibit what? Crossing over. Okay students, next class I will start new topic. Thank you.